Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode here on Talk Daily. Hopefully, you have a great day wherever you are in the world. And today, we're going to be talking about Hyundai, their vision, unlock the software age. Now, Hyundai is investing $12.6 billion by 2030 to make this a reality. It's already available on some vehicle, mind you, and this is over the air update. So, what am I getting all this information from? First and foremost, I'm getting it from Car and Driver, an article written by Sebastian Blanco. As always, I have a link to this article and everything else I show you in the description below. I highly encourage you, everybody, to read it. It's very, there's a lot of information there. I'm not going to read it word by word. I'm just going to give you kind of the gist of it. So I'm going to read just the highlight of it fairly quickly. They're saying the software defined vehicle, those are the SDVs. That's going to be a term we're all going to need to be familiar with if you're not already familiar with that term. There's a software defined vehicle are cars that change important aspect of their performance based on a new line of code. With over-the-air update, SDVs can adjust everything from infotainment to safety to self-driving capabilities. And I think that's the highlight right there, self-driving capability. Hyundai will spend, as I said, $12.6 billion by 2030 on what is calling an upcoming software age for vehicles. While some of today's Hyundai Group vehicles can already be updated over cellular network, the first vehicle that are part of this new software age will arrive in 2023. Hey man, that's next year. So, what's a long story short? I was just gonna give you the gist of it. What's going on is gonna be subscription. Same thing that BMW did. If you're not aware of it, BMW did a software subscription for heated seats in the UK. Man, that's messed up. If you want a heated seat, UK gets cold. If you want a heated seat, I'm not making this up. Look, this is from the article. I read it. I was just like, what? I said, look, BMW caused a ruckus early this year when it announced heated seat subscription for its vehicle in the UK. BMW claimed that the feature is like that a feature like this can be purchased for one upfront cost or paid over the time. I can't continue reading it. It's messed up. You want your bump to be warm? Yeah. For how long? An hour? You want 2 hours? Hey, don't worry about it. Hey, you want a day? Hey, you prefer the day. I'm just glad. I'm happy with my car, man. My car is dumb. I have a dumb car. I turn the key, I drive it, I change gears. Hey, but I'm happy. It doesn't drive itself. I am the pilot. But anyways, that's a different subject. Anyway, so going back to Hyundai. I digress. So Hyundai Motor Group, as I said, is $12.6 billion by 2030. And how many vehicles? About 20 million vehicles around the world will be part of the Group Connect Car Service. It's another term, CCS, Group, GCC. Well, no, excuse me. No, I stand corrected. Connected Car Services, that the CCS. So that's that group. If you don't know, Hyundai and Kia, like that. They're together on it. And I made a video previously about the electric cars they're making. They're basically like a skateboard, and you put the car on top of it. It's like when you build Legos, you put the wheels and the foundation, and you put whatever you put on top. That's what they're talking about. That's going to be that platform. It's called the E-GMP. E-GMP platform is currently being used in Hyundai Ioniq 5, Kia EV6, and Genesis GV70. And so this technology supposedly is going to give you more range, 50% more range, as they're claiming, improved compared to the current EV. And Hyundai is building the EM, that's lower capital E, capital M platform with level 3 and higher autonomous driving technology in mind. The skateboard platform will be used to purpose-built vehicles, especially for companies that use vehicle for delivery or ride hauling. Basically your Ubers and stuff. I made a vehicle about that. Hyundai is really going heavy on that. They're really going heavy on Uber. They want to make vehicle design pretty much for a taxi. And it's going to be fantastic. It's just going to be, I don't know, I'm waiting for it. It's going to be amazing. The first Hyundai Group vehicle that uses this new electronic platform will arrive in 2025. And this is soon. So while some over-the-air feature can be found on vehicle that customer already own, the core of Hyundai SDV feature is internally developed Connect Car Operating System. So that's another term, internally developed Connect Car Operating System, CCOS. The CCOS platform uses integrated control to make software update more efficient, Hyundai is working with NVIDIA to load and optimize the Connect Car service thingy onto the NVIDIA Drive high performance semiconductor. So you probably think to yourself, okay, what is all this? What are they doing? It's all to make cars drive themselves. It takes a lot of technology. I mean, your car is going to think these vehicles, they look pretty. They drive on electric, they go on electricity, and they're going to drive themselves. They're going to connect to each other. They're going to talk to each other. We're talking about level 3 autonomous driving, and they're looking for level 4 and also a remote parking pilot. So the car will go and park itself. Again, for me, that's the future is. Okay, that's what we're heading to. Because if Hyundai doesn't do it, someone else is gonna do it, and a lot of people just gonna buy that brand. So I understand why Hyundai's doing it. Everybody's racing to make this technology happen. Tesla claims they have it. Everybody claims they have some level of autonomous level. Current, I think right now is level 2. You still have hands on the steering wheel. When you go to level 3 and level 4, it's just like, hey, the car drives itself. So they're going out there, they're investing a lot of money in it. To me, the highlight, a lot of people might say that, I don't need this technology, and then we go to that point. There you go. Subscription. Hyundai answered that question. Okay, if you don't want it, their theory is that, and I'm going to quote this from Hyundai, their theory is that customer can use what they want. At the same time, customer who do not want the feature can stop using the feature without incurring any further cost. There you go. You don't want it, you don't have to pay for it. Being able to use a feature you want when you want them and pay for what you use is a service that's made possible by SDV technology, subscription technology. So SDV, what was it? Subscription driven technology, software defined vehicle. I totally missed that. But anyways, so that's what's going on. It's Hyundai is working with NVIDIA. They're making so many different platforms. We know that the EM platform, that's the one that's going to have the level 3, the autonomous technology. The E-GMP platform, currently what they're using, over the air software is going to help it give you more efficiency as far as range. But we know that the EM platform, the skateboard platform, will use to purpose built vehicles, and that's the one hopefully is going to be designed for ride sharing. I don't like the word hauling. Ride sharing. For the first Hyundai vehicles, and it's going to arrive in 2025. And again, this is Hyundai Group, so we're talking also Kia is included. I think they will too, but we don't have they. We used to have them. I don't know what happened to them. Anyways, but so that's the technology that's coming up. It's gonna be. I mean, it's amazing. This is not like, we're not talking about the Jetsons. Okay, we're not talking about like this is gonna happen 50 years from now. We're talking about a couple of years from now. $12.6 billion. They're not playing around, Hyundai. Okay, they're going at this, and they're gonna make it happen. So it's very exciting to see. I can't wait to see the fruit of their hard labor. As it stands, yeah, you're gonna have subscription in your car, but you can opt not to have them. If you don't want certain subscription, just don't pay for it, and you don't have to deal with it. And having all this autonomous, if you don't need it, again, you don't have to deal with it. But the technology will be available in the car, at least the software. At least the hardware will be. The software is something you have to unlock through the subscription, but the hardware will be there. All the sensors needed for LiDAR, all the sensors needed for you to can drive the car, drive itself, and do all the remote parking will be on the car. I cannot imagine they're gonna tell you, okay, go to the dealer, and we're gonna install some components on your car. I don't think so. The car is gonna become ready for that. Whatever is gonna be level 3 or level 4 autonomous, and it just basically you're gonna have to pay to unlock those features. And kind of like, if you play video games, it's kind of like that, right? Pay to get more. So, it's economy. That's the way it is. So anyways, that's what's new for Hyundai. It's fascinating. I'm pretty sure more information is going to come up from them and, unlock the software age. They're calling it the software age. I agree with them. Cars are becoming more and more and more heavily dependent on software, not just to run the engine. It's just to run other things in it, all these other things that people want. Autonomous driving. So anyways, as always, let me know what you think in the comments below, and as always, be safe out there, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.